Hello friends, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to talk about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell 2000 and precious commodities gold and silver. Before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos and shorts on this channel. So let's go ahead and see the economic calendar first. If I check here, for the this week is short because Monday is a holiday, and we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days a week for this week. And we have important data coming on Wednesday, that is FOMC minutes. Whatever FOMC discussion happened last week, there will be a detail of that in this FOMC minutes. This will be one of the very important key points to understand where the markets wants to go from here. Without wasting the time, let's go ahead and quickly analyze those indexes and the commodities. So let me hide the drawing first to show you the monthly and weekly candle here. So if you see here on a weekly time frame, on a monthly time frame, we are still above the all-time high. The all-time high, which was in uh, November 2021, December 2021, and January 2022. We are like almost after 2 years, we have crossed the all-time high and we are still above. So monthly chart still looks strong, but there is a difference. If we see the weekly chart, on a weekly chart, you can see here the last week closing. This has created kind of bearish piercing pattern. Okay, this has created kind of bearish piercing pattern here. The uh, the big uptrend and followed by two candles where the first candle is green and second is red. So on the weekly chart, I think this is kind of alert here. Uh, Now the new upside in the Nasdaq 100 should be only once it starts trading above 18,000. Okay, and this is the day chart here. The day chart you can see here, this there was this green candle with high and then followed by red, again this green candle followed by this red. So on the daily chart also, this is showing a kind of weakness in the market, but that doesn't mean that overall trend is negative, right? There might be some profit booking, but on a monthly chart we are still strong. So let's go ahead and unhide our drawing. Okay, now let me explain you what this drawing is talking about. So let me convert it into 4 hourly chart. Okay, and here on this 4 hourly chart right now, I'm looking. I'm seeing that right now Nasdaq 100 has a strong base formed at 17,700, right? And it has a trend line support also here. You can see right now, on 4 hourly chart, it has broken because future market is still future market is open today, but we need to see the actual market is opening tomorrow. Uh, and then if we manage to stay above 17,700, then it is going to look for 17,850. Okay, so the first important basic base is formed at 17,700. If tomorrow after opening, if we stay above that, then we will try to catch 17,850. And if we manage to stay above that, then bulls or the buyers will be again go into the control, and they will try to push market higher. And for that, once it starts trading above 17,850 and staying above it, then it will try to go for 18,000 to 18,000. Once it stay above 18,000, then 18,250 and 18,500 is the important targets. Now, if we talk about downside, if it doesn't manage to stay above 17,700, then 17,550 and 17,430 are the possible downside targets for Nasdaq 100. Now let's go ahead and see the Dow Jones. We will do the same way. First, we will unhide the chart of Dow Jones. Try to understand where it stands on a monthly, weekly, and daily time frame. On a monthly time frame, same like Nasdaq 100 we talked, it is still at all-time high. Okay. If we see the weekly, in weekly there is a there is a problem on a weekly chart because you can see there are two doji candles. That means after giving this non-stop upside, after giving this non-stop upside, now it is holding there, right? It needs more power to break the all-time high, correct? And if it doesn't manage there, then definitely you will be seeing some profit booking there also. So let's see what the day chart says. If you go to the day chart, same like Nasdaq 100, a green candle followed by red, again green candle followed by red, means somewhere market wants to expect one profit booking. Now let's unhide the chart and see what exactly it wants to tell. So right now for Dow Jones, there is a big support area it has created, or big channel that is between 38,900 to 38,100. If we are going to see some more corrections, then 38,100 is the possible support area, and from there it might pick up and again try to cross above 38,900 for the target of 39,200 and 39,500. Suppose in this week, instead of going towards the 38,100, again it can pick up from here. Then also the possibility that 38,900, 39,200, and 39,500. The selling will be there if it managed to stay above 38,100, then 37,750 and 37,450 are the two downside targets for the Dow Jones. Now let's go ahead and check the target of S&P 500, levels of S&P 500. For S&P 500, the same way we are going to do. First, we will see the weekly. First, the monthly. Monthly is near the all-time high of the previous uh, December 2021 and Jan 2022 high. We are almost above those highs, but we need to see whether we manage to stay up till the end of this month. On the weekly chart, you can see there is a resistance because if you see on Jan 2022 week, the high was here, and right now we are exactly sitting near a high, and this has created a kind of bearish hammer pattern, and which is says that we should be on a cautious mode now. Okay, we need to stay above that candle's high, that is 5,050. If we stay above 5,050, then again we will see the upside into this index. So let's go ahead, change this into 4-hourly chart, change the settings, unhide the drawing, and you can see here right now 5,000 is acting as a support. If S&P 500 doesn't respect 5,000, then definitely it is going to go towards 5,000, 4,900 and 4,850. And from there again, some upside can come, and then again it can go towards 5,000. And then if in this week, if S&P 500 take the support of 5,000, and start going up, then 5150 is highly possible. Now with this we can see Russell 2000. If you see here, Russell has given a very good breakout on a monthly chart. The Russell is trading very nicely on a monthly chart. If you see the weekly chart, there is a breakout it has given on a weekly chart, and after the breakout, it has given some retest. This was the breakout here. This was a breakout. After the breakout, some retest, and after the retest, again it came up, and now it is consolidating or hovering here. So I want to show you the chart, and on that I will show you what are the possible targets for the Russell. So if you see, I want to show you the drawing on a weekly chart. So this is the weekly chart of Russell. You can see here it was a trading in this channel, right? And this channel got broke. After breaking the channel, again it came inside the channel and again managed to stay above that. So something is cooking in the Russell. After some consolidation, it might go and show these big numbers. But for that, we need to wait and watch how it is reacting or whether it is respecting that numbers. So on a lower time frames, if you see, the Russell has a very good area built up between 2025 and 2045. Russell, if managed to stay above this 2025, then it can again go back toward 2045. And here is the main action which we need to see. If it respect this 2045 and break above it, then 2070, 2100 and 2113 are the targets for the short time frame. So this was all about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell. Let's quickly go ahead and do the analysis of gold and silver. So gold and silver we will check on the weekly chart first. So it's very clear that gold is trading right now in this range, and on the day chart if we see here, gold is having a support around 1995 and resistance around 2060. If it breaks 2060, then definitely it is going to go towards 2120 and 2170. And right now it is trading at 2030. It will try to go towards this resistance one more time. And here we will see the action whether it wants to go up or respect the resistance and come back toward the support. If it breaks 1095, then it can come back toward 1925. With this, let's go ahead and see the silver here. Actually, on the silver, we saw a very good breakout on Friday, but after that breakout, uh, immediately you can see in the futures there is a downside. So I want to show you here. See here, the silver gave a good breakout, right? And you can see this uh, on the day chart. You can see the support is placed around 22.25, and after that it has given a very good breakout. And now we need to see if the silver is trying to stay above $23. If it stay above $23, then you can again going to see some upside in the silver. And let me change. Yeah, so it's after big green candle, there was a solid consolidation, and If it respect that consolidation, then you are going to see again a up move in a silver, right? It will first target for 23.50, then 24 and 24.5. With this, I want to show you the chart of two important stocks, SMCI and Nasdaq, SMCI and NVIDIA. So this is the chart of SMCI. Now, if you see the SMCI on a daily chart, okay, there is a huge selling happened, and that is a point of the concern here. You can see here on the day chart, right? On the Friday itself, it had a very panic selling with very high volume. So you can see here it went up crazily from 300 to almost 1000, and now it closed at 800. And this is a kind of bearish Marubozu candle, very strong with the volume. So I think there is still a panic is remaining. Still, it is weak, and if we change it into four hourly chart and remove the drawing, unhide the drawing, then you can see here. First, it had a trend line which was flatter, then it got steeper, then more steeper, and then parabolic up move. And now on 4 hourly chart, or if you convert into 1 hourly also, then you can see here if it continues to go down from here, and which I think hopefully it will go more down, then the first stopping it has at 750 and then 700. These are the 2 points where it needs to go, and then from here we need to see the price action, whether it respect those level and again start upward journey. Then again it might go back towards 900, 910, and if it stays above that, then only I can see the buying will come in this stock and it will again cross above the all-time high. So SMCI is a strictly no buy right now. It needs to go towards these levels, and here we need to see how it reacts. If it comes till 745 and 700 and then try to stay above 745, then there can be a one buying opportunity, and the second and the reliable buying will be above 910. So this was about SMCI. NVIDIA is reporting on Wednesday, and the entire market is looking for the result of NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is have a very good weightage into all these indexes. So let's see the chart of NVIDIA on the monthly time frame. So this is the monthly chart. You can see here uh, in the Jan it was up by 25%, and in this month it is up by almost 18%. And if we see the weekly chart, this is the weekly chart, and here it clearly look at this. 500 is a very strong base for the long-term trend, right? These stocks need to be hold unless it breaks 500. And let us convert it into the day chart here. Day chart, you can see there is a sign which says that this is a bearish engulfing pattern, and that says that if there is ER don't give a good numbers, then there can be a fast selling possible from these highs, and that can show you the number of 660, and 660 to 600 can be the level for the NVIDIA. And if I unhide the drawing on a 4 hourly time frame, it says that if NVIDIA manage to stay above 750, then you can see NVIDIA to go towards 800 and 820, 840. These levels are highly possible, but the only one big condition that it has to trade above 740. So this means there is no any buying advice on NVIDIA at this point of time. It has to cross above 745 to get these levels. And on the contrary, on the downside, if it doesn't sustain above 740, which is it is not, currently it is at trading at 745, 725, and if it continues to go down, then you can see the first level of 725. From 725 it can go towards 700, 660, and 630. These are the three downside targets for NVIDIA if we don't see any good result. So I hope, my friends, you got all these levels and you might uh, take some wise decision based on this video. Last but not least, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, and let's learn and earn together. Thank you.